What's up guys, it's Cal, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get to the achievement Shoot First, Loot Later, which means you have to discover all of these hidden treasures that are across Argus, across all three of the zones, and to actually get to these treasures you have to have all of your special abilities in the Vindicator Matrix core unlocked. So if we go to the Vindicator Matrix core, there's 4 of them. Well, you don't need all of them unlocked. You don't need the Fell Heart of Argus, but you need Light's Judgment, Shroud of Arcane Echoes, and then the Warframe. Summon Lightforged Warframe, which I currently have active. And some of these treasures require you to use the Lightforged Warframe on it, Light's Judgment, or the Shroud of Echoes on it. So I'm going to show you where they're all located right now and what you need to use to actually open them. Now the first one is this Crocal Emergency Chest, and it's the only one in Crocan which requires the Lightforged Warframe. And we're going to be in this spot right here, the 51.3, 76.2, that's where it is. And you just kind of look up the path, and it's right here behind this rubbled rock. So we're gonna go ahead and open this thing up, and you have to use the Crusader Leap, the 3 ability, to get in here, and that will give you the first one. Now these next 2 are going to use the Shroud of Arcane Echoes. We are right here for the precious Ogari, I don't know, keepsakes at 55.9 to 74.1, and it's in this building. So as I said before, right here, you can change it free will, don't have to give anything up, don't have to wait for any cooldowns, so you're going to use it, and then walk over it, and you can open it. Now the next one with the Shroud is right here, it's about 74.8, 70.15, and we're just going to use a Shroud, walk over it. Alright, so these next 2 require Light's Judgment, and we're still on Crocan. We're right here for the Lost Crocal chest at 48.5, 58.9, and you're just going to use it. And it will destroy the rocks. Go right through, and we get some artifact power and some Veiled Arcanite. And now the final one in Crocan, you're going to come up this way to the Grove of Naru, and on your path, right here, 62.8, 37.6, you'll see this rubble. So is it right here? It's right here, and you use the Light's Judgment on it to get through. And it's on top of this tower, so it's not inside of it. It's on top. That is the, I think, Elysian Tower Chest is what it's called. Okay, so this next one, which is in Antron Wastes, it doesn't require anything, so you don't need Light's Judgments or any of that. But we're going to start here. It's right outside Hope's Landing, and we're going to head up this way. This one's just a bit hidden. That's all. So I'm going to show you how to get to this one, which is at 75.7, 52.6. We're going to come up here and to the left of this building. So this is where we're currently at, still to the left of this building, and we're going to go around this way and drop down here into this little hole, and I got disconnected. And this is the time-worn Fell Chest. So this next one requires Light's Judgment. It's right here in this, we're going to be in this little like pivot point right here, and this one's at 65.9, 39.8. We're going to go up this way, and we should see it when we look down. Right there. You have to jump off of that, and if you don't have disengage like me, make sure you land right here, because this part's not covered by shadow. You would want to stand up there and then back up to land on this. You don't want to jump forward, because then you'll overjump it. So yeah, just stand up there, back up, so then you fall right down onto this. And then we'll use Light's Judgment right here. This next one in Antron Wastes still requires the Light's Judgment. We're right here by this Spirit Crucible, and it's at 52.1, 27.2. So there's this little path that really doesn't lead to anything, but we're going to go above that path over these rocks. And it's right here. I may need to jump up a bit, but there it is. This one is, what is it called? Fellbound Chest. Now this next one we're using the Warframe, and we're right here. This chest is at 58.9, 61.4. It's a Forgotten Legion supplies. And there will be a bunch of engineers around here that I've already wiped out, as you can tell. So we're going to just use our Warframe. It's behind this little gated area. Make sure you use your 3 ability, and that will bring us to the chest. Now here we are back at the pretty much the exact same spot where the Warframe was. We're going to need the Shroud for this next one. It's the missing Agari chest, and in this area we have the big green circle here. We're going to come around this way. Beside this building there's like a little hole that you can maneuver your way through, and then down here is where the chest is. And you want to use your Shroud, walk over like before, and now you can interact with the chest. Okay, now this final one in Antern Wastes doesn't require any of them, so it's a more hidden one. It is the Elysian treasure Horde, and we're right here in front of this big palace area. This one is at 59.3. So we're gonna come around here. Just follow where I'm going, and you want to go to this area right over here with the, looks like, oh my god, I got dismounted. Okay, as I was saying, go over to where this looks like a green rune on the ground, and you want to go beside it into this green ooze. And this one is, as you see right there, right behind the deadly green waterfall. And that is the final one of Antern Wastes. Okay, now here we are in Makari. We're halfway done. The other half are all here in Makari. Now this one doesn't require any of the Shroud, no Warframe, no Judgment. This one just requires you to do some parkour. We're going to be right here. The path is at about 56.8, 74.66. And we're going to jump up this rocky path here. This other guy's going for it as well. Let's see. Gotta get up. Okay. Now jump across here. Let's make sure I don't fall off the edge, so we're going to back up. Now, as a hunter, I can easily get across that by disengage, but I'm going to do it not as a hunter to show you. You can just jump across on your mount. There we go. That is the Desperate Eridar chest. Okay, so now this next one requires a Shroud. This one is at 40.8, 69.8. It's Gari goods, and it's just going to be in this building. Right here. Shroud it up and walk over. Okay, so now this next one's kind of interesting. We're right here at 45.1, 53.1, and this chest doesn't require the Shroud or anything. No Warframe, no Judgment. It's right down there. So you either need a Goblin Kit, Slow Fall, or something of that nature to get down there. I think as a hunter I can probably do it with disengage, so I'm actually going to test it right now to see if I can possibly do that disengage. But otherwise you might need a glider just to fall down a bit and then glide over there. So let's... Okay, I did not mean to land right there, but that's okay. There we go. And where is it? Oh, okay. It's right there. Doomseeker's treasure. Okay, this next one once again does not require any Shroud or whatever, any of that. Doesn't require anything, so we're going to be, we're going to glide off of this 30.244 edge. Those are the coordinates of it. This is where I am currently. I'm going to want to clear all these guys out. Now I know for a fact, I think this guy might be going for it. I don't have a pet out. I know for a fact that I cannot get here with disengage, and I also don't think you can do it with a slow fall, because you won't be able to propel yourself forward enough with a slow fall. So I think you might need glider kits. We're going to go off of this edge right here, and it's like under there. You can't see it from where you currently are, but here goes nothing. Let's back up off the ledge. Now this next one, once again, doesn't require anything from the Matrix, and we're going to be right here. It's another one where you have to fly 68.07, 57.23. This is where we're at. We're just going to run over there. And you can actually see this one out on a ledge. Yeah, it's over there on that small little island. Now you can try your best. Do whatever means necessary you feel like you need to get over there. Try and jump across these, I don't know, but I'm just gonna use my Goblin Glider Kit to get over there. And that is the Agari Secret Stash. Now this next one does require the Shroud. This is where we're at. It is at 70.6, 27.3, and we're all the way up here because, I mean, we saw the Shroud active from one of the first ones we got, so might as well get the rest with the Shroud. And it's just up this way, around the house. There's like a building right here. As you can tell, it's not in the building, but around it. And just Shroud, walk over it, and we can open the chest. And now this next one, we're in the same location as before, pretty much, just by this ledge. And I'm going to jump over, or jump off of it, to this next one, which is a secret Agari chest, which requires the Shroud, and it is at 62.2, 22.4. So, I mean, you can jump off if you have something to break your fall and not die. But this one is right in this building. Right in this small building. Right here. Okay, we're almost done. So this one requires Light's Judgment. These next two will. And we are right here. This one is at 62.2, 71.2. At this location at the bottom right of Makari. And you'll see this area right here. This one's kind of hidden because you go back here. Don't fall off the edge, okay? And then this is the rubble that you use the Judgment on. And that will bring you to the Student's Surprising Surplus. Okay, so this last Judgment one is in this area right in front of the big seat of the Triumvirate instance. There's all these Draenei around here, and this one is at 50.6, 38.4, and you can see it right here, the rubble, because there's a little yellow crystal on it. And that will bring you to the Chest of Ill-Gotten Gains. Okay, this Warframe one right here, we switch to the Warframe now. This is the Void Tinged Chest at 40.2, 51.4. And we're going to go through this area in here, the Umbra Hollows. And it's right here, the blue crystal. Once again, use the 3 button, and you break it open. And get out of here. That will bring you to the Void Tinged Chest. Okay, now this final one requires the Warframe. We're all the way north Makari, so you can just port to Prophet's Reflection if you have that point, because that's where I'm currently at, and this one's at 42.9, 5.50, and as you see, it looks like it's kind of off the map a bit, so we're just going to head up here, up around this way, to that very corner over there. Make sure you get the Warbot, or the Warframe, robot, whatever it is. We're going to go around the corner like this. And there it is. I'm just going to go ahead and activate it. And I should be able to jump from over here. Yep. There we go. And that will lead you to the Eridar Treasure Cache. And there's the achievement. So that is how you get to the Shoot First, Loot Later achievement. Those are all the locations for all these chests in Argus. There's a lot of artifact power and it's a lot of veiled Argonite. But anyways guys, that's the entire video. If it's helpful at all to you, you can leave a like on it, you can sub to the channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.